Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was the Embodiment of Nature, and yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. And before continuing this, shout out to my boy Shadow for suggesting me this idea. It will be according to the description that he has given me related to the plot, and hopefully it will be quite interesting because honestly I find it a lot of interesting. And yeah, aside from that, there is a tiny bit of request that I would like to ask you guys. The thing is that some of you guys keep on commenting the same comment even if the idea has been made by me and the credits are given to you. The thing is that I'm not mad about that. If you have a new idea, then please keep on commenting it. I do not mind at all. If you have any ideas that I have didn't made, then please keep on commenting it. I don't mind at all. But if I have made an idea and you keep on commenting it, then the other people whose idea hasn't been made, it's not, fair to them. I just want to make each and every one of your ideas if possible, but everyone cannot be, made happy, and I know it. Aside from that, it's just that it's keep on bothering me. I have, just been reading your comments, and the Moses, my dude, please chill out. The thing is that I'm not mad at you, and I hope that you're not mad at me, nor am I triggered or anything. It's just that I'm requesting you guys to please keep in mind that there are other people who have also submitted their ideas to me, and they expect me to deliver those ideas back. And I know that you guys are a wonderful community. That is why I know that you guys will understand and support me in this decision as well. The thing is that I want to, screenshot those ideas that I have made. Otherwise, I as well am a human. I forget things usually, and I mean by usually a lot actually. The thing is that I might end up making the same idea over and over again with a different concept, and you guys might get bored with it or even irritated that why does he keep on doing the same idea when there are a lot of different wonderful ideas in the comments. And that is the reason I'm asking you guys this. So please, if I, hurted you in any way or your emotions, I apologize in advance, but the thing is that it is true what it is, and I'm not backing down from it. Please kindly do not spam the comments again and again if the idea is made. Otherwise I will delete the comment. It's just a fair warning. I'm kind of giving it to you guys. I don't want to be strict, but I have commented down below a lot of guys, comments that I have made your idea, dude. I have made your idea. I have already done this a lot of times. I have already done this idea like millions of times, but they keep on commenting it, and that is not fair to you guys. And it is kind of a bother for me as well. I mean, I have to scroll through a lot of comments then, and it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I want to scroll down the ideas that are fresh. I mean, for example, the idea that I'm making right now, Shadows, he has been suggesting me some cool ideas, as well as Anime Boy 666, Anime Master, Spidey. He has been suggesting a lot of, Naruto X Zeus and Hera what ifs a lot. These ideas are kind of harem, and these are the only peoples that I'm saying that, well, come to my mind. There are a lot of other guys out there who are not only commenting on my post but also on the other anime creator post. So please keep this in mind. I just don't want to say this, but it has been bothering me for a long time. And yeah, honestly, if I'm being honest, the thing is it has been kind of getting on my nerves. That is the reason I just wanted to say it out loud. I am again saying, if I hurted your emotions or have made you mad, then I apologize. I didn't want to hurt you or want you to be mad at me. It's just a thing, as a friend and as a family member that we have created on this platform. I wanted to say it to you all guys, my opinion. That is all I'm saying. Everyone has their own rights to say whatever they want. It is my opinion only. Well, that was kind of a long ass speech, but I hope you didn't mind. Now, without any further ado, let's begin with our today's video. And please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel as well. Our story begins from a tale that was told long ago, even before the concept of chakra. The tale went as follow: that there were 4 gods in this world that the people worshipped and still do, as they were none other than Kami, Yami, Shinigami, and the brother that they created with love, Naruto, as they named him, the embodiment of nature itself. He had tan skin, blue eyes, and blonde hair, as he was eternal 13-year-old child, preteen, as he would visit the humans and bless them who prayed for him with a lot of stuff, and they will be happy that they were blessed by such deity and God. But as time went by, the gods were cut off completely from the humans as they were introduced to chakra by none other than Hagoromo and Homura after they sealed their mother away. And soon people tended towards enslaving the gods, believing themselves to be the new rulers. At least some of the kings did, who were able to get their hands on chakra as well as were corrupted by power. And hence a war broke out to capture the deity Naruto first, who they seemed as the most weakest one. Naruto in its all rage retaliated because he was betrayed by the gods as well as the humans. By the gods as such that Naruto call wasn't heeded by them. It was a trickery by the humans to cut off the connection to make Naruto enraged that his sisters didn't heed his call, when in reality his connection with the help of chakra and genjutsu was completely cut off from them. Nobody knew how they were able to do it, but they were. And as time went by, the fight and the war continued and growed until it was almost close to the world's destruction. One monk came forward. His name was Hanuma, as the said monk was able to seal the enraged deity by reverting its age back with the help of chakra and ninshu. As the kings who were there, they realized what kind of mistake they have made as they looked around everywhere and saw destruction and despair. As Hanma then suggested that they spatter out and become clans and live their life peacefully. And when they asked what to do with the deity, the monk then said that it will seal away the said deity forever. As he took the child and sealed it in the world's oldest tree that was in the center heart of the elemental nations. As we go towards the person who was reading this tale, it was none other than Kushina Uzumaki, as she had bags under her eyes, as her eyes were red still. Poor soul. Maybe like this I can help him and I will be able to become a mother, since he is a kid. As Kushina was talking about this to herself, she suddenly felt a hand on her back. As she looked up to see, it was Minato who was frowning, her husband, and the Kage of the village, Kushina. I know that your news about infertility has hit you hard, but please, believing in such tales, are you really that far gone? Please, I want my Kushina back, the one that was happy and had determination in her eyes. I am the same Kushina. I might have been broken by the fact that I cannot give birth, but that doesn't stop me from becoming a mother. How so? I'm going to find him. What? Are you insane, Kushina? Said Minato, calmly. No, if I am able to find him, I will be able to become a mother. I know it is for my own greed that I want to become a mother that I am going on the search, but please, Minato, allow me. I will allow you, only in one condition, that I myself come with you, because I do not trust you with your own health, Kushina. Because I know, once you set your mind on one thing, I cannot stop you. Heck, nobody can. And you might not focus on your health, and that is the only reason that I'm going with you. Thank you, Minato, she said as she became bright. Minato knew that it was just a tale, and he was only doing this for his wife's sake, to make her happy. Maybe along this journey they will find the Kushina they had lost, both of them. As after that he took holidays off and gave the post of the Hokage back to the third Hokage, who wasn't happy to take the position back, but he did, because he knew that Kushina currently needed Minato, as both husband and wife packed up their stuff and were seen at the outside gates of the elemental nation. Are you sure about this, kid? Said Jiraiya. I have to do this for her, sensei. Listen, kid, you know that this was just a tale. I will still ask Kamamaru-sama. Are you sure? Kamamaru-sama hasn't spoken to me even once ever since I became a part of the Toad clan. I know, but I will ask for Pa and Ma to arrange a meeting. If it is true, then I will help out, but I highly doubt it is true because it is just a tale of well, an old man, as people called him a foolish man. We do not know if even it is real or not. We will still try to find it, just to make her happy. Maybe I will be able to find my Kushina that I lost in this. I know, kid, you don't have to force this out. I already know. Just be happy, okay? And be there to support her when she finds that it was all for naught. Because it will hit her, well, quite hard. I I know, Sensei. I promise I will. Good. Now you better get going. As he slapped Minato's back as Minato chuckled, as both husband and wife then left. They traveled for months, going around the whole elemental nation until they were finally able to track down, according to the Kushina's notes that she had made, the most oldest tree, as it was a brown tree that did not have a single leaf on it. As both Minato and Kushina were surprised. This is supposed to be the oldest tree, Kushina. But I don't mean to, ask, but if we're finding the deity of nature, the embodiment itself, as you call it, then shouldn't there be any, nature around it? Shush, Minato, let me focus, she said, as Minato sighed. As after searching there for hours and hours, and even setting camp there, they found nothing. As 7 days have passed, as Kushina didn't lose any hope. As Minato then said, Kushina, I think maybe we should go. What do you mean, Minato? We have been here for what, 2 days? 7 days, actually. Huh. I'm sure that I'll be able to find it. He has to be here. The entrance. Kushina, there is no entrance. Please. We have been on a wild goose chase for all these months. I traveled here to find my wife. Not to see you let go of yourself just even more and further deep down this rabbit hole. But it has to. It isn't, Kushina, please, Minato said. Let's go back. We're going back now. And that is enough. As Kushina didn't listen, as she, with rage, snapped her fist back and smacked it right in the tree as the tree fell down in splinters, showing them a hollow pathway that led downstairs. You were saying? As Minato was shocked. Stay behind me, Kushina. As he took the charge and both of the husband and wife went downstairs as the lights themselves lit up, and there they found a huge temple and a Buddha statue. As they saw a monk-like figure sitting down with one hand, and his other hand was around his lap, in which a baby could be seen, as if it was put right now here, and the baby was sleeping. Oh my god. Kushina, is that? It's my son Naruto, Kushina said, as soon as Kushina picked up Naruto, the baby started to cry. As Kushina was happy, she had brought baby food and formula as well, and that is what she fed Naruto, and Naruto became quiet. As Minato was quite surprised. Oh my god, he said as he put his hand on his head, through his hair. How is this even possible? As then he looked towards the statue. It has a kanji on his left shoulder. Hanma, the monk, the one who stopped a never-ending war. That is what was written there. And Minato then asked something. Kushina, please show me the book that you are reading. Is it important? Please. As he grabbed the book from Kushina, she gave it to him. As he opened the writer's log, it said Hanma, the monk, as well. Minato was shocked. It was an original book that has been passing around, laying in his, previous Kage's office before he came there, and nobody even noticed this. Everyone will freak out when we bring this baby back, Kushina. I know, right? As suddenly something happened as Kyuubi tried to react, as Kushina then felt immense pain as Kyuubi's chakra started to cover her body. Minato, grab Naruto, please! As Minato was about to move forward to grab Naruto, but he was stopped as Kyuubi's chakra flushed out and threw Minato away. How dare you awaken the deity? Do you know what you have done? He might be enraged because the humans betrayed him. Kushina Uzumaki was a fool, but I did not think that you were a fool and you will be able to stop her. I tried. What kind of disaster will fall? No disaster at all, said a voice, as it was Shinigami. For many millennia we were trying to find our brother, to ease his rage, to show him that we did not abandon him. And yet, he was here. He was kept away from us by this monk, because he was connected with nature, and he was the monk of Naruto's temple. That is why he did this, to preserve his lord. As Shinigami's white eyes now dragged towards Kushina, as the cubified girl just stood there, as Shinigami observed her. You were supposed to be his guardian that was supposed to be born long time ago. Both of you were. I apologize that you were delayed, and now it is your duty as his guardians to raise him. Wait, Shinigami-sama. As Shinigami looked towards Minato, as Minato felt chills run down his spine. As Kyuubi, when the gaze shifted from him, sighed, as if something heavy was lifted from his shoulder. But it was not the case for Minato. It was the reverse. What is it you want to ask? I wanted to ask what you mean by us being the guardians. The guardians as in the parents for Naruto. Naruto always wanted a family that we, even as his family, couldn't give him because we were always busy, and he was the one finding time to visit us. We never came to visit him, and that is why we proposed an idea to Kami, our sister, to make two guardians, and your souls were created, but for some reason it was delayed. And my thinking is that it is because of this that the humans were betraying us, and Kami-sama didn't want any of you to be born in such circumstances, so that is the reason that your souls were held off, I guess. I see. So he was meant to be our son? Yes. Raise him like one, and do not try to corrupt him, because there will be huge consequences, and this time there is no Hanma here to protect any of them, and I highly doubt even your mother or Hashirama could level with his power, or even an ounce of it. As after that, the Shinigami disappeared, finally happy that his duty was done, and Naruto will be happy with his guardians. As Minato then felt a burning sensation on his shoulder, and so did Kushina, as there was a mark of nature there for both of them, indicating that they were now the guardians of Naruto, aka his parents. As both Kushina and Minato were happy, Naruto was their son, as the god said so himself. Kushina? What is it, Minato? It is time to take our son back home. Yes, as Kushina was finally happy, and the couple traveled their journey back to the village. It took them 3 more months to get back there, as both of them were happy, and once they returned, everyone was shocked. The villagers could not believe this. The stories that they heard were true. But Minato as the Kage ordered everyone to remain quiet, because the Shinigami told them himself that this news should not be leaked out, and there will be consequences. Huge dire consequences. And the people, even the spies who were there, kept it to heart, because they knew a guard's warning was a guard's warning. Even if they were given the orders, they will remain quiet about this matter. Not like the child has shown any abilities right now. As after that, the Uzumaki Namikaze family, it had a night ring to it, as they begin to live normally. Naruto would, bother them like a normal kid would, but soon they got used to it, and soon time flowed by, as Naruto started to grow older. As when he was 2 years old and was playing in backyard, even the most dangerous of the creatures from the Forest of Death would come straight towards Naruto's backyard just to play with him and just to pray for their safety from him, because he was their deity that has returned. In the all forests all around the world there was a huge festives. Animals of all kind under the sea, on the sky, on the ground, celebrated the return of their king and deity, their lord. And the people, well, they too, and those who did, well, celebrated his return, were blessed with something that did not knew that they could be, and the nature was flourishing inside Konoha, something that did not set well with other villages, Suna, Kumo, Kiri, and Iwa as well as the Iron Country. They were quite suspicious. Something must have happened. The animals were acting weird, as well as this nature in Konoha, and all surrounding the land of fire, well, was quite bright, to such a degree, like if Hashirama was again there and born. As after that, they tried to investigate, but none of their investigator made it out alive. Those with the ill intentions towards Naruto, well, indirectly as well, were killed off by animals in their sleep, stealthily, as well as in the most brutalist way. So, the villagers, whenever they found the mangled corpses hunted down by animals of their comrades, they would just bury them there and go back. And soon this come to a point where they were now being suspicious, and they brought this to the temple of the King Yama, who wanted to enslave the gods, as he was so cruel and so full of himself that he even created a temple for himself after his death. It was situated in Iron Country, because that is the country he originated from. As the four Kages, well, bowed, as an old monk came in front of them. "What is it that you seek here? I am surprised to see so many powerful peoples in such a state in front of me, and my lord, Yama here. We want to ask you one question. The nature, the animals, are happy, as if something has happened, mainly from Konoha's side. It cannot be." "My lord, you heard it right. It is time for your return. It seems as your target has returned, and this time no Hanma is here to stop you. You can take him as your slave, raise him as your weapon, and declare war upon the fake gods, and become the true god that you are supposed to be." As the other shinobis were quite shocked what this man was saying, as suddenly the huge statue began to shake so violently from within. A child was born, a 2-year-old child. As the old monk picked it up, "My lord, goodness gracious, you have been reborn! Rejoice!" Iron Country, as the whole Iron Country rejoiced, as their lord and savior and god was born, Yama. And hence began the mark of a new fate that will be written down, if anyone survived, that is, because this battle will be so legendary that there was chances of the world being destroyed. As we go towards the Toad Mountain, where Jiraiya was currently practicing and trying to perfect his sage mode, as Gamamaru got up from his seat, in which he usually rested, and went outside towards Jiraiya. "Jiraiya, where is Jiraiya?" "Gamamaru-sama." "Yes, it is I. I have something important to tell you." What is it, my lord?" "It seems that a war is on a rise again." "But what war? You said that there was nothing to worry about." "There was nothing to worry about until the King Yama was reborn, who thought that he could become a god, and Naruto-sama was founded." "Naruto-sama has been founded?" Shiva said. "Yes, Shiva. He has been founded." As after that, Jiraiya was shocked, because he hasn't even contacted Minato, even after all these months. So he has to return back. After hearing the news, he dashed back towards Konoha as fast as he could. After arriving, he went straight towards Hokage office. "Minato, I need to speak to you. This is an emergency." "Whoa, calm down, sensei. What is it? Do you want to wake up my son?" As Jiraiya was shocked to see the god of nature in front of him in this form. "Is that?" "Yes. And he's our son." "Well, I have a news. Yama is reborn." As the animals that were around them growled from the shadows, as a wolf rose from the shadows, as he looked towards Jiraiya, he had golden eyes with slits, as well as complete black fur. What do you mean? Who are you? I am Naruto-sama's shadow. My name is Kiba, and I always follow him in the shadows. Even in his slumber I did. I am his general, and it is my duty to protect him. And if you say Yama is here again, then this cannot be good. This time around, I will tear him into pieces. Where is he? I do not know. Then find him, mortal, before it is too late. If Yama grows into power, Naruto-sama will lose it again. After regaining his memories at the age of 13, the age in which he was reverted to a child. We then have to find him. But where is he? He originated from somewhere from the lands of Iron. I do not know particularly where his temple is, but I heard that the people built a temple for him, in which a statue of his was created, and through it he will be reborn again into this world. As after that, Jiraiya set out on a journey to find out about this Yama person. As for Minato, he told Kushina what was going on, and Kiba was now living with them, as he would sleep right next to them on the floor, as it was to the point that they were now getting used to it. After that, time went by peacefully, fortunately, and Jiraiya was not able to find much, but he was able to find out that Yama indeed has returned, as 13 years have passed. We see a 14-year-old Naruto now, as he has been gaining for 1 year, as currently he was resting after returning from the lands of waves, after saving the people that were there from a person who was corrupt and the warlord of there, Gato. As he was resting there, and as Shadow Wolf, Kiba was on guard. Two girls were talking amongst each other. They were none other than Hinata and Satsuki, as Sasuke, Sakura, and Saya were on another team, and this team was led by Kushina. Nay, Kiba, what is it, Hinata-sama? Do you think it is okay if we, go there? I know what you feel. I can sense people's emotions. You show great love for Naruto-sama, and that is the only reason I respect you, because your love is greater than mine for him. I have to say it. You two are allowed to go near him. As both of them went towards the sleeping figure of Naruto, as Naruto then stirred awake. What are you two doing here? I thought that you will be resting. Was the bed not comfortable? No, Naruto-kun. We were worried about you. It is cold out here. You should come inside. It is correct, Naruto-sama. Kiba, please. I want you two to be restful, because the journey is far from home yet, and is far from over. We know, Naruto, but please, we insist. Fine. As the three of them went inside, as Kakashi, who was reading a book, then said, Young love, what are you doing here? Oh, my team was nearby. We were returning for Billy just fell after our mission was done. We are just 100 feet away from you guys. I'll just go call them here. No, I want those pricks to stay away from Naruto-sama, because they think that they are hired of him. To be honest, I as well think that those two, especially Sasuke and Sakura, are pricks, but they respect Naruto in their own ways. They know who Naruto is. Their parents have told them, and so have Hinata's as well as Satsuki's. I know, and yet those two hold such powerful love for Naruto-sama that it even intrigues me. Hasn't any, girl been in love with him? Yes, it was Yama's sister. After, Yama put Naruto-sama as a slave in his arsenal, she was going to marry him off as his Kyokubin. What? Are you serious? Yes. She had a kink of collecting, beautiful men, but nobody had slept with her yet. She only wanted Naruto-sama. Why? Because Yumi, the sister of Yama, was regarded as the most beautiful woman, and Naruto somehow outright rejected her. But before that, Yumi and Naruto were best friends when they were a child, and that is the reason Yumi was in love with Naruto for so long. But she developed a king for having the most beautiful precious gems, and as Naruto-sama grew, until he became eternal youthful and beautiful, she started to obsess over Naruto-sama. Her love turned dark, and I warned Naruto-sama, and he agreed with me, and that is the reason we left. So is there a chance that she might come back? Like hell she will. But Yama is back, so we can expect Yumi to be back soon, if, that is, Yama allowed her to. What do you mean? Well, Yama doted on Yumi a lot. You can say that she was his only weakness, and I highly doubt that he will allow her to return because he does not want her to be hurted because of Naruto-sama again. What do you mean? Yumi was hurted by Naruto-sama when the girl that Naruto-sama liked was killed by her in cold blood by dipping her into acid again and again in front of his eyes. I don't understand how were people with chakra from long time ago were able to, enslave a god as Naruto. Naruto-sama was not taught to use his power in a rage manner. He was just enraged. He wasn't able to control his power fully, and he did not want it to hurt his friend Yumi at the time, because he thought that Yumi will have still somewhat of humanity and goodwill left in her, for the sake of their friendship at least. He begged her, but she did not listen. And that is the reason Naruto-sama went enraged and destroyed a lot of continents. The reason that the elemental nation is like this, to each corner of the world. I see. I guess I'll be leaving then. Yes, you should. As after that, the night went by, and the Team 7 and Team Kushina returned back and reported their following missions. As they were standing together outside of the Hokage office. So, Satsuki, how was your job with, Naruto? What do you mean job? It was our mission, just like was yours. It was more like a job, which was a security job to return the bridge builder back to, his village. It turned out to be an errant mission, said Hinata in cold voice. She was cold to the rest, except for Naruto and Satsuki, and whoever was mean to Naruto. As Sasuke then said, "Whoa, calm down. I wasn't, Sasuke, it would be best if you, please, be quiet for now." "Fine, I will be. Whatever you say, dope," Sasuke said. As Sakura then said, "Naruto baka, do you know?" "Shut the fuck up, bitch," said Satsuki. "Satsuki-chan, please calm down. If a dog bites you, what would you do? Bite it back?" "No, why would I?" As she understood the Naruto's meaning of words, as she chuckled. "Sometimes I do wonder if you really are the god of nature or the gods of mischievous people. I sometimes wonder as myself," as Sakura was turning red from ear to ear after hearing this. As this was going on in Konoha, we go towards the land of iron, where Yama was regaining his strength after continuous martial arts and defeating many of his subordinates. "You're all weak. Again! Hi, Yama-sama." As a girl walked inside. "My sister, Yumi." "Yes, my brother. I am here. Good to see you." "So, are we ready, brother?" "Patience, sister. It seems that you want Naruto more than I do." "Yes. Last time he rejected my love, but this time he will not. I do not want anything other than him now." "Then you shall have him. I will not even add him as a slave. He will be married off to you, if he comes to us willingly." Do not worry, brother, or else I will break him and bring him towards me, even if I have to cut off his arms and legs so that he cannot escape from me. I am waiting patiently for that day to come." "So am I, sister. So am I." As after that, Naruto continued on with his life, and so did Yama, and 4 years passed. Naruto proposed to Satsuki as well as Hinata, as both was quite shocked when Naruto proposed to them, and were happy as well. And when Naruto was married to them, they were celebrating, and that is when Yama and Yumi attacked, and she was enraged. She lashed out on Satsuki, but thanks to her Susanoo that was erupted, she was able to protect herself, but she coughed huge amount of blood. As Naruto looked at her, "Who are you people?" "My love, it is I. You're Yumi. How could you forget about me?" "I do not know who you are." As Yama then said, "Let me jog your memory, brother." As Yama slammed Naruto to the ground and did a hand seal as Naruto's memories were injected into him. As Naruto, with rage, got up. "You! Why have you returned?" As with a single swish movement of his hand, the ground turned into a punch, as a earth punch was hitting Yama, as Yama was thrown miles away. Yes, yes! This is the Naruto I was meaning to meet. As Satsuki and Hinata were shocked. "Naruto-kun, stay back, please. Move far away from here. I do not know that I might hurt you or not. These powers are still new and I can hardly control them. I have to." "You're not going anywhere. These bitches will be killed. If you become mine, only then I will be allowed them to remain concubines. They are my wives." "They are not! Your wife can only be one. Me, not these whores. Mind your language, Yumi. I cannot believe that at one point you were my best friend. And that is what I regret, that I was only your best friend. Nothing more. No matter how much hard I had tried to make you look my way, it was nothing. Nothing for me, you hear? I'm sorry, but the thing you wanted from me, I cannot give you. And that is the reason I will make you a slave, one way or another." As Yama came there and struck Naruto with his chakra slap, as a huge earth nature energy was slapping Naruto into the air. Naruto then used it, went to ride as his steed, as Naruto was floating in the air. As huge tornadoes were formed, as Naruto then turned them into spears, spear tornadoes, as both of them were thrusted towards Yumi as well as Yama, as both of them dodged it easily as they were floating as well. "What is this?" said Sasuke, Sakura as well as Sai, as well as the other shinobis who were gathering there, as they saw what was going on. As Danzo was the first one to say, "It is the Yama, the King Yama and the god of nature Naruto. It is like the story, everyone. Get to the shelter, now!" As everyone was going towards the shelter, except for Satsuki, Hinata, Kushina, as well as Minato. "Naruto, come down, please, we have to..." "Mother, leave." "Mother? Oh, I have a mother-in-law. I must introduce myself," said Yumi, as she came in front of her with a sword. "Hello, mother. You have done a good job, but you have done a big mistake. You took my Naruto away from me." "No!" As she was about to thrust her sword, so Hinata jumped and took the strike. "Well, look at that. One bitch done, one remaining." "Hinata!" said Satsuki, as Hinata was bleeding, as so was, well, Kushina, because a tip of the blade was, well, now inside Kushina's stomach, as she was bleeding as well. "Mom, Hinata, no, no, no!" As a huge earth wall was created. "Please, please, there has to be." As Naruto looked towards the sky. "Sisters, please, I beg of you, help me. They will not come here to help. They will not help you. We can. Come with us," said Yama, "and they will be spared. You have my word, brother." "How can I trust you? Why do you want me on your side so much?" "As I will give you the same answer as I have given you all those years ago. The power. I want this world to be my domain, and for that I must have your blessing, brother. I want to become a god, and I want you to stand by my side when that happens." "I will not." "It seems that I have to use this then." As he brought out a seal. "What is that?" As he slapped that on Naruto's chest, as Naruto was in deep pain, as his pains of cries could be heard throughout the whole elemental nations, as well as to the heaven. As the two goddesses and a god came down. How dare you? The gods have come. As with a single use of a seal, the chakra was sucked out of them. What? As Yumi began to turn into stone. No, my love, I finally had you. No, no, no! As she turned into dust. Yumi! Brother, help! As she fell apart completely now. What have you done? Took away her chakra, like I will yours. And same was done to Yama. As the rest of the people were shocked what has happened. As the Iron Country and the rest of the elemental nation then were there, but they were shocked what has happened. Their god and goddess were just turned into ashes. As Naruto stood up. You all. As Naruto raised his hand. Disasters. As all nature disasters befell upon them and their villages. Innocent, guilty, none were spared. Rest of the elemental nation. The earth itself was destroyed. The Otsuzukis that were hidden were destroyed. No one was spared. Naruto, calm down. As Naruto looked towards Hinata with tear-filled eyes. This world, I do not need it. As a youth spear was formed, spear of destruction. No, wait! As Yami used her time stop seal to stop everyone, even Naruto. Because she was a full-fledged goddess, not a half-god and a deity like Naruto. My brother, you have such pain in your heart. Time reversal, as she reversed time, before the destruction of everyone and the death of everyone. To the time when Hinata was not dead, and Yumi and Yami were alive as well, and they were turning to ashes again. What? No, not again! As both of them turned to ashes and fell to ground. As everyone who was there remembered what has happened, as Naruto looked towards Hinata. You're okay. Mother, you're fine as well. I thought I lost you both. Thank you, sisters, brother. We're always here for you, Naruto. And we are here to apologize because we couldn't get in time to you. So we sent out Hanma. I know. Thank you. I found out that it was a trick. I knew it deep down in my heart it has to be, because you will not abandon me. Thank you again for saving them. You are most welcome. And you all, said Shinigami looking towards all of them, keep this in your mind. We are the ones who created you and have the ability to rule over you and pass judgment. And you are all going to hell if you do not repent. With those words, the three gods leave and left, as Naruto remained there, as he turned his back on them with a glare and left. The people were somewhat happy and relieved that they were not killed instantly, and they were allowed to be given a chance, and henceforth they left as well. As we see now, 2 years have passed and Naruto had 2 children, one with Hinata, one with Sasuke. Sasuke and Sakura married and they have matured and apologized to Naruto of what they had said in the past. Naruto forgave them, obviously, because they knew it was just a childish demeanor of their own, and their own way of showing love in their own weird ways. Naruto has made many friends and many bonds now, and has spread out love and his blessings to this world again. And as for the rest of the elemental nations, they went through a lot of hardships the past 2 years, but they were forgiven from Naruto. Yami and Shinigami were busy to torture Yama as well as Yumi to the most despair, because they thought they could become gods. Foolish humans. And their fantasies. As for Jiraiya, he was happy as well. Zetsu, well, he was alive, alongside with the rest of the Otsuzukis, but they knew what will happen if they enrage this person, so they did the most wise decision, left. And as for the Katsuki, they disbanded, because they knew the true protector and the future bringer of this world has arrived, and there's nothing more than they can do just to wait. And they saw the results as well. People did change, and they were blessed with happiness. No greedy people were left under the power regime, and they were made an example out in the village for those who suggested something similar to Yama and Yumi, and those who have seen their fates could not allow this to happen ever again, because the cards will literally kill them. And as for Naruto, finally, he was living the best life he could, which will be for all eternity. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I know I said it will be a movie, but I'm extremely tired and I ended up making it a short movie. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out. Peace.